One second, folks. I gotta get the tweets and stuff out. Alright, everything's all tweeted out in the like. Hello, Internet! I know the RGR press conference is happening literally right now. But I don't have a good way of watching it. Just have to VPN my way there, and I'm good. Anywho, before we do some more Vampire Survivors. Not that window. This window, thank you. I'm also going to grab this real quick. We'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, we got a quick soda blog showing off Ram's jelly power up? Yes, jelly. So he's all pink. With some armor inserts to get the arm bits on, looks like. But otherwise, a lot of the same stuff as normal brand with the jelly. This one is primarily for the scythe mode of the bow and arrow. Not much of a scythe, mind you. But it will come with the scythe. Otherwise, it looks good. Also, you can have the agents in pink, if you so desire. But yeah, here's going to be the box layout for it. It is a bit surprising that it is not just an armor, since the Chukadon armor for Gav is just armor in this way, because this is Gav 3, which comes out in March. A little surprised by that. I know folks in the Soda Pop Discord were a bit surprised by that, so. Beyond that, tomorrow at about now, they're gonna reveal the mini-pla Go Juger stuff Since the conference is today, they're waiting till tomorrow to do the Go Use Your SMP stuff. Or, not really SMP, just the mini plot stuff. It's not really SMP. But yeah, that's basically it. Alright. Okay. Didn't work. F R I E L E A N I A. Oh, I already have that. Is this just the same thing? Yeah, it's basically the same thing. So, we're just gonna do... Because that's basically the same thing. So, we'll skip that. Okay, so that's just... God damn it. I accidentally moused over to, exit. Go me. I accidentally cursored up to quit. Still got on those secrets, right? Alright, so we need to go... Hornell. Yeah, we need to evolve the wolf stuff here and then kill 100,000 enemies, which that's easy enough. What do I need? Hey, Charizard, how's it going? Yes, X on Blu-ray is fantastic. Discotheque continuing to do the show of repping. Also, the Metal Heroes repping. It's gonna be I will be honest. I'm gonna be more shocked when the day comes that Discotheque's like, hey, by the way, we have all the Metal Hero series out before we even come close to having like any half of the Heisei era of Rider out. Because they'll probably also have like most of the show era out except for the original series because Shout Factory doesn't want to do a Blu-ray of that. Hey, Double Spidey. Dirt. I would think, considering they're going in order, I would think Amazon would be next. The benefit of it is that, like X, Amazon's on the shorter side, so it could be a fast turnaround. Because I think Amazon's like 20 some odd episodes, and then X is 35, if I remember right. I didn't want to pick that up. I want to pick that up. But yeah, Discotheque does really great work. Just, I would say if you are looking for Blu-rays and stuff, I would check Discotheque's catalog because they probably have something you're interested in. Ow, excuse me. Yeah, I was about to say, yeah, X was 35 because I remember that from the announcement, but I remembered Amazon was in the 20s. I thought it was just flat 20, but yeah, 24, yeah. And good. Oxygen decided to go down the wrong way. Yeah. It also doesn't help that I've only been awake for like 2 hours. Because I got up this morning, had breakfast, immediately crashed out. And then I woke up like 2 hours ago to eat supper. And then I have been up since then. It has been I'm just gonna sleep all day kind of day, because, I don't know, that happens. Yeah. I also might be a little snotty, but I think my sinuses are just in bleh because it's been really cold and it's warmed up a little. And my sinuses are like, up, weather changed. I don't like that. Because it went from like single digits to like, it's in the 30s I think it's like 30 something at the moment. Yeah, it's like 4. No, that was earlier. Was it right now? It's like 30, which is the best it's been in like a week. Also, that I mean, I had to check stuff on my phone. I realized I hadn't checked my email since I got up. But yeah, once I get job stuff going, I'd like to pick up the show stuff, because I have the Black and RX releases. I don't have the V3 release, unfortunately, but one of the folks I follow does reviews of Blu-ray stuff, and they did a review of the V3 one, and just since they were one of the few people that had the original DVD set for V3, they were able to do a comparison between the two and go, yeah, the quality is a lot better here. There is, like, a couple things missing from that DVD set. But they're not, like, the biggest, like, thing. It's, like, some kind of, like, trivia stuff. And, like, some kind of, like, a little bit of, like, interactive media, menuing stuff. Is all that's really missing from that Blu-ray set. And that's just kind of a, well, they probably couldn't get the license for that or couldn't work it into the Blu-ray set, which is fine. It's still a really great release and all that. It seems like we're doing the Fortnite tonight. This time he just messaged me. It's like, Fortnite? And I'm like, Fortnite. Also, the last episode of Outsiders is out, subbed, and I'm just like, I have it downloaded. I still have not bothered to do the run-through of all of Outsiders, because I some part of me just doesn't desire to do it. It's like, hey, you gotta go through Fies and Kiva at some point, so you can beat through all of the Heisei era of Rider. And I'm like, do I wanna try to watch 2 Toshiki Inoue written shows? I see a couple Discords I'm in just blowing up with RGR press conference stuff, since that started at like the same time I started streaming. Which I'll catch up on that stuff after stream. Everything I've seen from RGR seems fine. We'll see how the show ends up in full. The idea of the team in conflict and vying for #1 it worries me a little. But like King RGR kind of had that like separation of team kind of mentality. And they did that very well for the most part. So like the back end, and it was like, well, we've kind of we're kind of stalling out. We've lost some momentum. But we will see. As in, I have not like real hard opinions about a Toku show until the episodes come out. And even then, I usually give it a couple episodes or so before I have any hard thoughts. I mainly just look at the cast and at the staff and go, I like the stuff these people have done. I have hope. Or, I don't like the stuff the people have had. I have concerns. That's usually how it goes. They're not hard and fast like, I ain't watching this show unless it was like, unless it's in a way written. Then I'm like, nope, I can't do that. Nope, he's too consistent and too him for me to really desire to give his show more than like a couple episodes worth of a shot. Because I can't do a ride with him. I can't do a show ride with him. I do not vibe with this man. Let's say, do I want to go bottom of the castle or top of the castle? I think I'll do top of the castle. Oh, there it is. I was like, where's the boss? All right, it's this one. Or these two, actually. Right, we're gonna... clear out some of these extra weapons and stuff. So I ain't gonna worry about them. Also having to like keep an eye out on Blocky's like Weibo account because like they've announced that they're doing Sentai Galaxy, which is a 4-inch figure line. But all they've announced is that the first lineup will have Kuwagata Oger from King Oger. And I'm like, that's cool. What's the other, like, 9 figures, basically? Because I would assume it's a 9+ chase, like, wave format. As usual. And I'm kind of assuming that the chase is going to be either O Kuwagata Oger or King Kuwagata Oger. Or maybe even King O Kuwagata Oger, because that would be that would certainly be a pull. So I'm kind of just waiting to see, like, when are you gonna announce the rest of the wave? Like, I know you're at Nuremberg Toy Fair, like, into this month, and then they're at I think they're at a toy fair in somewhere in Europe. I think, I forget. I believe into next month. So it's basically a whole lot of like keeping an eye on their account, just being like, hey, that's some new info now. No, waiting, still waiting. Oh, damn it, that was the last one. What should I go with this one? This might give us the most bang for our buck. Because like I said, we need 100,000 kills, so... I'll actually check their account now. Nope, still nothing. Maybe after we get done tonight, they'll show something. Oh, there it is. Towards where the next boss is located, I won't do it until I've got another weapon maxed out to evolve. Oh, which I do, actually, so fantastic. I do appreciate that. I just have a weapon that is just like, I'm gonna punch you. I'm gonna keep punching you until you're dead. Oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Oh, well. Oh, I actually have the thing for it. Hooray! Happenstance on that one. Came out a little. That's the four of them dead. We may not make it. I'm only at 47. Might have to do this in endless mode. Don't know how well the siding is going to help, but... one more. There we go. Gotta get to the throne room. Or not. I wasn't killing them. Hey, Devil Spidey. Welcome back. Yeah, I think I'd get it. Okay. So that's like a probably have to go endless mode in order to get the number on that one. Oh, that's an easy one. I was about to say Sonic Dash is the green boot, right? Yeah. Any wing. Yeah. Eh. Charm and spinach. Over. Spinach. I mean, there's Goju's Sentai news out there since the press conference happened, but I have not watched it since it happened as I started, so I have nothing to say really until I sit down and check it out after stream. I don't think I even saw anything like major in like the leaks Reddit I follow. Granted, I don't think I checked this since I got up. Oh dear. Alright, is the bat dead? Can I... That's the first I've heard of that. Granted, I'm not surprised. I guess it just depends. Will it be the Supergirl that they did for the Flash, or a new Supergirl? Now that they would get back CW Supergirl for this, I would think. Oh, I have no idea. I did not watch that show, so I couldn't tell you who you're describing. That. I feel like I have seen that. I think that's like trickling a memory somewhere, and I'm like, did I put that on a podcast at some point as an article? I feel like I did. I mean, like, I'll be perfectly honest, there really is no plot to this game. I don't know, you could probably do like a very like, I don't know, like comedy version of like a vampire story, probably. Honestly, I don't know. I think that's a case of companies are buying up the rights to video game movies because they think that will be the next big thing, since, you know, superheroes aren't doing super well. And they look at stuff like Sonic and Mario and like, well, those did well. Where's our Sonic and Mario? And so they'll pick up the rights to whatever, and then they'll sit on them. Because Netflix has Castlevania currently. I mean, they have the animated shows. I don't know how much that extends to. Well, only Netflix can do a Castlevania movie. But I guess again, that just kind of like depends. Like, I wouldn't worry too much about, oh, somebody's trying to do a Vampire Survivors movie. Like, until they have, like, something to actually show for it, it doesn't really matter. It's just somebody bought the rights and they will attempt to work on it. And if nothing happens, well, nothing happens. I couldn't tell you the number of times I've had to pull an article and talk about it on the podcast of like, well, this company has the rights to the video game for a movie. Oh god, yeah, I was telling Locke about this last night. It was like 1 million engagement, which, if you're using the term engagement rather than sales to describe your video game, then you got less than 1 million sales. Which, yeah, that's not good. That's really not good. Like, it doesn't particularly matter what the number was. The fact that they decided to describe that number in engagement, not in sales, kind of is hiding the fact that, like, it did not do well. There really wasn't, I don't think. Like, they had, yeah, like, they had, like, I think, like, a couple trailers. I know they did a preview event, I believe. I also know that, like, one of their 2 major showcases was, like, a boss fight, and it looked terrible. That was, like, one of their 2 big showcases for the game, was, like, showing off this boss fight, and it looked atrocious. And I'm sure that didn't help. Oh, shit. Yeah, I was thinking they did like a hands-on preview event. Ooh, got a Star Me EXE, nice. I'm trying to get my last 2 cards for the main set. They are not going, it's not going well. But yeah, I feel like they had a hands-on preview event and they invited people out to it, and it didn't go well. Like, people came out of there going, I like how people have come out of the Assassin's Creed Shadow preview event. I think it was, I don't know if it was a preview event or just people got to play the game early, and it was just like, oh, this, Like, watching Skill Up video and Skill Up not even really giving them any slack on it. I'm like, look, if Skill Up is not willing to give them credit, like, cut them any slack on this. And it's like, I don't feel good about this. I'm like, that spells disaster. I feel like if anybody's willing to give Ubisoft some slack on a game like that, I feel like it would be Skill Up, and he's just not. Probably a spicy, like, green pepper, probably. I'm willing to bet it's some spicy. I'm willing to bet it's some spicy green, spicy pepper green. Oh, they're doing squares. Oh, 2 flavors. Ooh. I'm going to guess a black one for Ender. Yeah, that sounds like a spicy, I guess. So a white, like, probably barbecue kind of. Oh, salt and vinegar. Okay. I was thinking, like, kind of a barbecue, like, one, but salt and vinegar also sounds right. Yeah. FIFA underperforming is like, that's not good. What was FIFA's retail price, out of curiosity? Did they go 60 or did they try 70? Let me look. They went 70. I think I'm looking standard basic price, not like, you know, any sort of fancy edition. Yeah, just normal set. I wonder what happened. I wonder why it underperformed. It could be any reason. I feel like that $70 price tag is a part of it. And it makes me laugh at like I think it was a report of like somebody saying that like, oh, GTA 6 is gonna cost $100. I'm like, fuck, it will. If it does, it's gonna do terribly. I'm sure there's other factors as well, but that $70 price tag is not helping. Yeah, all those factors are definitely, like, hurting it. But, like, asking people to pay $70 for that, I'm like, that's not happening. Oh, I'm sure people will buy GTA 6 at $100. I don't think it's going to be enough. I don't think it will. And I absolutely believe that if Rockstar actually were to commit to that idea, it's going to hurt the industry as a whole. Because there ain't no way, every like major AAA or quadruple A video game is going to be worth $100. Most of them ain't worth 70. And you're saying, oh, up $100, take it or leave it. Like, no, that's going to hurt the industry as a whole. Because it's going to embolden dipshit fucking, CEOs and executives to be like, oh, if Rockstar can do it, we can do it. We can totally get away with the $100 price tag. And I'm like, no, the fuck you can't. Yeah, which is why I say I'm like, it's not going to be enough. And the only reason they want to charge $100 is because they can't do, pre-production. Take 4 years to figure out how to make the video game. Make the video game, rush it out the door, make it, not the best version of it. And they've spent, like, way too much money on it. I point back to, I think I showed this on stream, the budget. The budget the chart that showed budget for video games over the years, and it's just like, yeah, this was the problem. Okay, Golden Figure may have increased my movement speed too much. How fast am I moving at the moment? 451% faster than standard movement. Jesus. You might have. I forget offhand. Oh, we got the zoomies again. Maybe it was I think it might have been Thursday. Was it Thursday? Or it might have been last week. You said, yeah, I was about to say you weren't going to get called for a third part of an interview. I just didn't remember when you said it. Or okay, Thursday. I was like, was it this week or last week? Finally got the thing upgraded. I just have to go out here and walk on water. I am pretty sure that was the game telling me you did the thing. We're going to see here in a second. Yay, we got Ferryman. Nice. Another unlock. Right, but wearing a fully armored cap. Oh, that's running 6 very specific weapons. We're gonna skip that one. There it goes. For those wondering, when it comes to the secrets, you can do the unlock for them. Whatever weird challenge it is. If you need specifics, I will recommend the Vampire Survivors wiki because they have it all spelled out for you instead of having to like figure out what the clue means. But all of these have a passcode associated with them, and thankfully, the Vampire Survivors wiki has the passcodes listed as well. So if you just want to type in the passcode and not have to go through whatever challenge to unlock the character, you can just do that. You don't have to, like, go through there. And there's no, like, thing you have to worry about spending or anything like that to do it. You just type in passcode and be done. Okay. Oh, okay. Odd little thing. We'll skip that one too. A boss with Sanctuary? I was about to say, who has Reflecto? Nina has it. First, we can also play as familiar. Oh, you play as different familiars and they have different starting weapons. That's neat. So where is this boss? After unlocking Dracula. I have Dracula. Yeah, we got Dracula. Okay. So we're looking for the boss. And at the top of the clock tower between Abaddon and... Oh, right. Oh, that is not helpful at all. Beep beep. I'm gonna see where the boss is first. There. Okay. Okay, that boss. Okay. We'll back out. Start the run real quick. With my normal starter. Actually, since I have to beat them with Reflecto. One max weapon. That way we guarantee kill with a Reflecto. Just in case it decides to be picky. It's like, oh no, you technically didn't beat them with Reflecto. You beat them with this. Gonna be slow going for a while. Also, I have to evolve this weapon first before I go beat the boss, so we're stuck in this run for a while. Hello.
Hello.
So, me and Glock had a 2 hours moment last night.
I kind of pulled up the stream summary to see what you did before saying Fortnite. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, we did Halo last night. We did like 3 matches of multiplayer. Then Glock was like, "Want to do a campaign?" And I'm like, "Sure." And he's like, "ODST," and it's like, "All right." 3.5 hours later, we went through all of ODST. Well,
No, you mean 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, we had that 2 hours moment of running through the entirety of ODST's campaign in one stream, and it's like, well, damn. I mean, yeah, I think it's... Is it the shortest campaign of the Halos?
I think so, yeah.
That would make sense in my head. For something that was supposed to be DLC, and then they went, oop, too big. Gonna be its own thing now. But, I was hoping to tell you that, a video made me realize there is one thing that even if they do legacy controller support, will be incompatible with the Switch 2.
What?
Labo.
If they do legacy controller support, no, it wouldn't.
Well, some of the Labo stuff is dimensioned specifically to the Switch itself. So, since the Switch 2 is bigger, it wouldn't... Some of it wouldn't work.
But it wouldn't get rid of all of it.
Right.
Meaning it would just be compatibility issues, which you would already know.
Mm-hmm.
And it's also pertaining to extra peripheral.
Yeah.
Meaning that it's not really much different on that compared to the rest of the stuff.
Yeah.
Because I don't think... Oh, they'll probably be.
Well, I forgot about the Labo VR modes for Odyssey, I think Mario Kart 8, and Smash Ultimate. I was like, oh! I completely forgot that those were a thing. Because there's like a piano one that would lose compatibility. There's a fishing one that would lose compatibility, and there's one more, I think. I honestly just completely forgot about Labo, and then I watched the video talking about it, and I was like, oh yeah, that would cause an issue if you wanted to bring that over to Switch 2. Due to the physical constraints of it. I am booting up the Fortnite.
Okay. I am updating the dashboard.
Also, I think, because apparently next week is Bitter Gav, they might have did the thing that I was like, oh, this is a little boring, of what Bitter Gav is.
I'm not sure if I want to play catch up or not, is the problem.
Fair.
Good or bad thing?
I guess it depends on how you would feel about Bitter Gav basically being a clone that got made of Shoma.
A clone. A clone.
Yes, a clone. Made by the guy who modified Valen, I believe.
A clone.
Yes. Like a full-on clone, like human form and everything clone. Yeah, I wasn't feeling hot on it either when I saw it. Now, don't get me wrong. Gav is, I think, a fine enough show. It just... I don't know. It's just not hitting something.
I'm purely saying this is a joke. Rider fatigue.
Maybe?
If we can have it for the Marvel stuff, then might as well. But I'm purely saying that as a joke. It's something with Gav's writing, and I don't get it.
Yeah.
Because it's not that it's bad. It's not that it's missing stuff, even. It's just... It's not all the way there, either. It's like it's a mid-range one at best.
Yeah.
And I mean, I say that wholeheartedly joking, but it could also be a case of expectations got set so high that it's hard for anything to start keeping up with it. You either have to be on par with that, or you have to be the crap one that everyone wants to poke fun at.
Which is weird because I see so many people are liking Gav at the moment, and I'm like, I'm just not it. Usually it's the other way around. Usually I'm the one that's liking a show that everyone else is just like, nope, don't care, don't like it. Like, I feel like I was that way with Gotchard, where I'm like, I like this show with all its faults and stuff, but everyone else is like, Gotchard, bleh.
What's bad is, and I can actually kind of say this, I was more leaning towards middle of the road with Gotchard.
Mm-hmm.
But I almost think that I was at least more interested in Gotchard at this point than I am with Gav.
Yeah.
And I don't know what is different there, because they both did kind of drag their feet.
All right, 1 second. I'll be right back.
So I'm just puzzled.
All right, I'm back.
Okay. You, me, or both on it?
Whatever you feel like doing.
I'm good either way.
I guess we can do both.
Okay.
Especially since I know how to get this thing to cooperate. Maybe I should be like some people and be like, I'm just going to take a break from Gab for a few weeks and then come back and binge it. Granted, if I do that, I run the risk of just not watching the show.
Like me.
Yep. Granted, I know I do that because I have a bad habit doing that where I'm just like, oh, I'm watching the show. And then I, not watch it for a few weeks. And I'm like, I don't feel like catching up. See,
I don't mind catching up if I'm interested with it. Like, if I was this far behind with Gav and was interested up to this point, I'd be perfectly fine with just catching up. If I'm to stop a show because I'm bored with it, yeah, I probably am not going to end up going back to it. I'm probably going to try to make the exception for Gav, but yeah, that's kind of typically how I am with it.
I was about to say, see me with Pokemon at the moment where I'm like, yep, I left off at like when they were transitioning story arcs and I have not got back up because I somehow just haven't got it in my brain to, hey, sit down, catch up on Pokemon. You were really liking the new Pokemon. Why are you not catching up on the new Pokemon?
Why is yours being all stuttery?
I don't know.
There we go.
I'm ready.
Same.
All right, I will take the stream now. We'll be right back with Ramp Gaming here in a second, folks.